Hello, I'm Greg Harrison with the USDA Market News Service here in St. Joe, Missouri with your national feeder cattle summary this week, filling in for Corbett Wall. Looking at prices this week, yearling cattle traded mostly steady again this week, about the same as they did last week. Calf prices traded fully steady to $5 higher this week, with the most advance coming on calves weighing under 500 pounds. We're still seeing many of these featherweight calves weighing under 400 pounds, bringing $2 a pound throughout the country. Lightweight calves are finding very good buying interest as buyers are looking at total dollars per head and the feeding options and opportunities that these cattle bring to the backgrounders. But the idea is that these cattle and calves will be worth more down the road and they'll be harder to find going into the fall. Over the last 3 or 4 weeks, feeder cattle found a lot of friends with a lot of buying interest, and they remain very good demand and very active trade, with lots of corn acres going into silage. Seeing a lot of calves coming to market early, and cattle buyers are banking that there will be some good opportunities and advantages that these cattle will bring, especially being a good investment going into next year, as we're seeing fewer cows, fewer calves, and fewer pasture acres. Though drought conditions can remain, and they're still very prevalent throughout the regions. We saw some decent rains fall across the western corn belt and areas of the southern plains last weekend, and this helped to relieve some drought conditions. We have Hurricane Isaac, which is now a tropical storm. Hopefully this will bring some valuable moisture ahead of this fall's wheat grazing, and appears more promising now than it did 30 days ago. Fed cattle trade turned active on Friday morning of this week in southern plains, with trade at 122 to mostly 123 on live sales. That's $2 to $3 higher than last week. Nebraska on Thursday had dress sales at $190. That was $2 to $3 higher than last week as we go into Labor Day weekend. Looking at some regional weighted averages, in the north central region, steers weighing 600-700 pounds this week traded about $2 higher, trading at $150. 700 to 800 pounds traded about $1 lower at $144.55, and 800 to 900 pound steers traded also about $1 lower at $137.25. In the south central region, steers weighing 500 to 600 pounds traded $4 higher at $152.70. 600 to 700 pound steers traded about $3 higher at $144.50, and 700 to 800 pound steers about $2 higher at $140.25. And in the southeast region, steers weighing 400 to 500 pounds traded about $3 higher at $155.60, and 500 to 600 pound steers also about $3 higher at $142.15. And that's your markets for this week. We wish everyone a happy and safe Labor Day weekend. Have a good grilling weekend, and Corbett will be back with you next week. And you can catch more of our markets at this website. Thank you for listening.